Good afternoon, everyone. I'm meteorologist Yasser Kishk with your Campus Connect forecast, and we have a winter storm on our hands that we are dealing with. In the pink here are winter storm warnings, and that does include Starkville, and in the light purplish blue color, those are winter weather advisories. So in the winter weather advisories, we're not expecting as bad of a system or as much accumulation. In the warning areas, it could be a very hazardous, very almost impossible situation to deal with. But right now, the Mississippi State will be closing tomorrow due to the inclement weather, and things are moving nicely. But certainly looking at this sky cam tomorrow, things are going to be icy. You're not going to see any roads out there, and it's going to be an absolute mess. The temperature right now is 34, and we're already seeing that rain. Things are actually moving a little bit faster than we had originally anticipated. The temperature's a lot colder than we had originally anticipated, so it looks like this system's ramping up a lot faster than what we originally expected. Current temperatures right now, it's already in freezing in Greenville, in Clarksdale, and in Tupelo. It's still a little bit warmer on the warm side of 37, but further south where they are not going to be dealing with this winter precip, it's 46 degrees in Hattiesburg, so it's going to be a very fine line between where you're going to see that winter precip and where you're not. And this is what we are setting up right now, is that fine line of where that freezing line is going to be, and that's going to be the most critical thing for this winter weather event, is whether you're going to be at or below freezing. Already, again, we said the system is ramping up a little bit faster than we anticipated. Already seeing a snow band, already trying to begin to set up across north central Mississippi, and this is going to quickly deteriorate travel conditions. Winter storm watch or weather advisories and winter storm warnings going to affect at 6 o'clock tonight. So if you have not prepared yourself, you need to go do so now. Our predictor is showing those clouds, and it's going to start beginning to show that buildup of moisture coming in from the Gulf. And look at this. We have a band of snow setting up tomorrow morning across Mississippi, North Mississippi into Alabama. And the most tricky thing we're going to be watching is this pink line right here. That's going to be where we have freezing rain. Right now, we're not sure where that freezing line is going to set up exactly, but this is going to be the worst case scenario if you have that freezing rain. But then again, things move out on Tuesday, but we're not done yet. We have another system right behind it, more moisture surging north, and it could cause a 1-2 punch for us, especially in places like Starkville and further south. But if you're far enough south, you're just going to be dealing with the cold rain, and that's going to be the best thing if you're in that all rain event. But Thursday, things clear out. We are sunny again. Any ice or snow that we have will begin to melt, and we can finally begin to improve things. But first, we still have to get through this system. Like again, we're expecting snow for most of northern Mississippi and Alabama, but that freezing rain sleet mixture, this is the worst thing. I'm telling you, you cannot drive on ice. It's impossible to deal with. This is going to be our greatest concern, and that's why we have those winter storm warnings in pink set up across central Mississippi. Our bottom line: be prepared. If you have not gone to the grocery store, you need to go to do so now. Hazardous travel conditions due to that ice, especially the bridges and overpasses, are going to ice up first, and it's not going to take long once we get to 32 to see the bridges begin to ice up. And again, Mississippi State University is closed tomorrow. I'm sure many other school systems around Mississippi are going to be closed as well. Your work's probably going to be canceled. And power outages are another concern. If you are in that ice zone, power outages are a major concern. It only takes about 1/4 inch of ice to build up, and we start to see tree limbs fall on power lines. That ice builds up on power lines, and that's how we begin to lose power. And the winds will actually be kind of strong, so that's not going to help our situation either. For tonight, freezing rain and sleet will begin late, maybe even a little bit early, maybe around 6, 7 o'clock tonight. We could start seeing some of that freezing rain once those freezing temperatures get in here. And we're expecting anywhere from 1/10 to 1/4 inch of freezing rain and sleet accumulating tonight. That is very, very dangerous. You do not want to be out in that kind of weather. And tomorrow, not looking any better. That 33 may only last for an hour or so. We're not going to be above freezing for long, and we're going to continue to see that sleet and possibly even snow mixing in later, and ice continue. Very hazardous travel conditions. Please, again, we do not want you out on the roads. It's going to be a very dangerous situation. We don't have the equipment down here to clean this kind of mess up. And Tuesday, Wednesday, kind of reiterating what we think. Wednesday is going to be our next shot, best shot of winter weather, and we're still not sure. It's very tricky. Depending on how things go tomorrow will really depend on how things go on Wednesday. So again, please check back in with us as we get closer to Wednesday, and we could very well have classes canceled for Wednesday as well. This is a very long duration event. It's not just going to be one day. It's going to last a couple days at least. But then again, finally, by Thursday, things are looking up for us. The sun returns, temperatures are well above freezing, and by the weekend, we are into the low 60s, a taste of spring, and all of that ice and snow will be a thing of the past.